What is happening, people? Hey guys, early September, we had a lake we hadn't been to in about 2 years. We're gonna come back here and see if we can still catch fish here on some structure we marked from 2 years ago. Hey, stay with us and I hope you enjoy the video.
Good grief.
Some good old crappie right there, boy.
That's a nice one. Yes, sir.
Boom! So, just got the boat in the water. There is a tremendous amount of hydrilla grass growing like in 10 feet of water. It's growing up 5 feet off the bottom. Not a lot we can do about that. It looks like hydrilla's really taken over this lake since the water has been so low for so long. That being said, the water is extremely clear here. I have seen a few small schools of crappie. I've been fishing about 10 minutes. I've not caught a fish. So water temps are about 78 degrees. More than likely fish are gonna be anywhere from 12 to a 20 foot range. I do know, so if you face these obstacles, you can kind of see how the hydrilla grass grows in the shallower water, and you're gonna have to get out on the creek channels. The water's low, very, very low, so you're gonna have to fish the deeper portions. Now, the one great thing about this lake, it has some really significant creek channels with some good drops, big boulder rocks on the side of them. So that's kind of what I'm gonna concentrate on, that deeper water, till I can figure out what the fish is doing. As a fisherman, you come to a new lake. Like I said earlier, I hadn't been here in 2 years. Got a little breeze. It's a bright sunny day. We do have a bridge here. We can go fish some shade. We have some deep bluffs here that we can fish. I'm going to concentrate on this deeper structure here and just see if we can catch some fish. And fishing with, right now I got my ACC crappie stick. I'm fishing a dual jig rig today just because I anticipate the the fish to be a little deeper, since this is the end, kind of the end of summer. Water temperature's still warm, so hey, let's go catch a fish. Finally got to take a boy. They do not want to bite very well. You can see this is a smaller crappie. He hit that blue color. Now there's a small school of crappie. Just about a 9-inch crappie there. There is a small school of crappie. You see the breeze, how it's blowing behind me? They're not actually, they're sitting up on top of the flat. They're not right on the drop off. They're sitting on top of the flat, and it looks like they're just waiting for bait to come across the top of that flat. The creek channel's here, and it comes up and gets like this. They're sitting up on top of that flat. That tells me that highly possible they're looking to feed. LC shad baits, that's what I'm fishing with today. Boom. That's that dipstick, that green color. I may try a blue. Let's get back up there and see if we can do that again. It's a little bit better fish. Stop. can't hold him, y'all. Good and lively. That's a 10-inch fish. Boom. All right, I'm gonna show you guys what these crappie are hanging around and just show you how they are relating to this structure right here. I got my other GoPro in my hand. Okay, so let me get up here. Notice at the top, we're about 20 feet. And let's see. I think we done got over our spot. That's a pretty good picture there. See those crappie sitting right on top of that hump. Okay, as you can see right there, that's the crappie that we are fishing, sitting right on top of that rock or whatever that is underwater. That is the crappie we are fishing. Boom. Now, I can vertical jig. These fish are about 15 foot deep. I did notice the last time, this is technique, I stayed back about 25 feet, even using this heavier lure, cast out past them, and I wound the lure through them like a swimming shad, and they reacted a little bit better. So I'm gonna stay with that pattern. I'm gonna stay with the colors that I have on right now on the line, just because I'm still getting bit on it. Now, if the bite goes slow, I'm gonna change colors. Let's catch another fish. Now, he got that on the fall. You know, another smaller size crappie. And I will say these some feisty rascals. Just a little crappie, but we can't help what hits. And as always, if we catch 2 or 3 more little ones, we're gonna move to the next spot. Well, it seems if you can get it down there close to the crappie, you can catch them. Stop. And that's that LC shad dipstick. Boom. That's a little bit better. That's a 10.5-inch crappie. Now he hit the blue, single hook, 10.5-inch crappie, good crappie. Boom. Now with this single 16th, I'm having to give it about 10 or 12 seconds. Finally, I got it down to it. Wind's puffing so hard, the lure's just staying up in the water column. Remember the last video I talked about this? You got more wind you got, more time you got to give for the lure to sink down. That's one reason I was fishing with, you know, 2 jigs. Now I could put a split shot on this, but the extra weight would take away from the action. We're gonna go back up here and do this one more time. I'm finding with this wind, you guys, I'm finding with this wind, hard for me to keep the lure in the strike zone. I can get it down to the depth where the fish are at. But the boat is drifting back. And as the boat drifts back and my line is tight, it lifts that lure in the water column like this. So I'm going back to my vertical jigging. I see some fish that are down actually deeper in the water. I need to get down to them. Those are probably bigger fish. was a good one. That was a pound fish. Oh, I should have tried to net him. I tried to horse him in, but that burn it. Anyway, so we came down the lake. The lake is down. The issue that I'm having today is the lake is down about 8 feet. So a lot of the brush that I had marked 2 years ago that was in, say, 20 feet of water, now is in about 14 to 15 foot of water, and that's just a little shallow. This water here is about 18. It's got a few fish in it. I had marked this a couple of years ago. And so I'm just going down the lake and I'm looking, and most of the places I fished in the past, the water's just a little shallow. Now this fall it'll be good, but just a little bit too shallow right now. Anyway, I'm gonna float off of this. That was a good fish. That was the first fish I caught on that. And I'm gonna ease back up there and see if I can get another one to bite. Now let's hope we don't lose this. This is a good fish. Oh, darn bass. Now you tell me why you can get old bass in and you lose the darn crappie. Yeah, 12, half, 13 inch, 14 inch fish. Well, let's do it again. So hey guys, we're getting ready to end this video. All in all, today has been a slow day. This water down here has dropped way out. A lot of the places we had to fish, water's just not deep enough really to hold a lot of crappie. But today we caught we caught some decent crappie. We didn't catch as many as I thought I would. Crappie were a little lethargic. The ones we did find were a little reluctant to bite. Not sure why. If I'd have had minnows, may have made some difference if I'd have had some minnows to present to them. We fished the lake country baits most of the day, and we had success casting to the fish as well as some vertical jigging. I went down towards the dam, fished some deep water. Really didn't catch anything down there, but anyway, all in all, it was a good day out on the water, and we enjoyed it. And don't forget, last video I said see if you can get a couple of people to subscribe to my channel, so to put me over that 10,000 mark so I can start advertising my shirts and hats. If I had 500 people, got 2 people, that would put me over there really quick. And anyway, please comment below. We'd like to see your comments. Please subscribe below, hit that subscribe button. Remember, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Don't forget to hit that like button and click the notification bell so you don't miss an episode of Wildlife Adventures. And as always, you remember, it's a wildlife, and I'll see you on the water.